Dang it! Man. Who is that?
Must suck having a gasser, don't it?
Yeah,
But you get 10 miles to the gallon?
pretty much.
Well, my hybrid car, I'm getting about 38.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm
See there,
jealous.
sucker.
Yeah. Man. How do I get out of this?
Can your glorified golf cart do this? Man, I love my gasser. They're just so convenient. As you saw, a simple 1-gallon jerry can solve all of your problems. You're never more than a couple miles away from a gas station. But the same can't be said for electric vehicles and charging stations. They're somewhat of a recent development in the automotive industry, so charging stations just simply aren't as common. So if you run out of juice, you need to call your local towing company and get a tow to your nearest charging station or your house if you have a home charger.
Today I'm at a local establishment called Young Speed Shop. I'm going to interview one of the employees. Sir, are you busy? Not too busy. How do you feel about electric cars?
Oh, people act like electric vehicles are the silver bullet because their main appeal is the lack of air pollution. Well, if you had any general knowledge about gas vehicles, then you'd know they have a catalytic converter, which most vehicles have one, and they reduce emissions by about 90%.
That's actually really interesting. Could you tell me more?
Oh, I could tell you all about the catalytic converter. What it does is separate the nitrogen and oxygen. It will release the oxygen out of the exhaust, and then it'll trap the nitrogen and turn it into nitrogen gas, which is a lot better than NO2. Oh, and it's not just gas-powered vehicles. Also, modern-day diesels have emissions, such as an EGR, or exhaust gas recirculation, which will recirculate a portion of the diesel exhaust back through to get burned again. And then after that, it'll go through the DPF, which will trap the soot and ash to burn it again before it goes out the exhaust.
Is there anything else that lowers the emissions of diesels?
Well, since you asked, there is one more thing. There's an SCR. It comes right after the DPF. And the diesel exhaust fluid is what gets sprayed onto it. You got to fill that up every once in a while. And what it does is break down the nitrogen oxides into non-toxic gases before it's released into the atmosphere.
Perfect. I think it wraps it up for today. Thank you for your time, sir.
Sally, I hear something. Stop! Stop!
Oh man, the power went out.
Must have been them electric vehicles. Darn things.
I need to go get some air. Charging electric vehicles is very strenuous on the local power grid. Only measly 11 of them can be charged at any given time. And if this number is exceeded, power outages and shortages will occur. How do they plan on making electric vehicles more prevalent if there's an obvious ceiling? Unless...
Hey Josh, you want to go fishing?
Yeah, just let me get ready. Unless major innovations are made to power grids across America, fuel-based vehicles aren't going anywhere.
Wait! Don't drink that water.
I'll just bring a bottle of water. It's fine.
Alright.
Man, there used to be a whole bunch of fish in this water. Now it's running dry.
Seems so. Looks like we found a problem. We'll find a different spot.
Yeah.
Still, nothing.
Every standard electric car in production today is equipped with a battery that looks something like this. Batteries like this are horrible for the environment, worse than any standard combustion car on the market today. Not only are toxic gases released when recycled, the process of extracting lithium from brine reduces the quality of your fresh water. The extraction of lithium always results in wastewater. That water is only filtered once or twice and then dumped into your water reserve. This leaves trace amount of lithium in your public supply wells. Water from these wells can and will leak into your freshwater ponds. As a result, the tainted water will have detrimental effects on the wildlife. Lithium batteries are a metaphorical gun, and as electric cars are pushed to be the transportation of the future, the wildlife takes the bullet. Due to our impudence as a society, this pond has become a victim of these circumstances. It'd be beneficial to the environment if we stuck to combustion vehicles for the time being. Until then, we could research ways on making electric cars more safe and sustainable. So let me ask you this. Is this your idea of the future?